The golden years. We've all heard the phrase, a promise of sun-drenched beaches, carefree travel, and finally, freedom after decades of hard work. It's the dream we're all sold. So, we've retired early, or at least, we all want to retire early to finally live the life we've dreamed of. But what if I told you that for millions of people, retirement isn't freedom, it's a trap disguised as security? Are you truly ready for your retirement? And do you know what age actually makes sense for you? Today, we're pulling back the beautiful curtain to reveal the harsh truth about retirement income and expenses. Then, I'll show you 4 simple steps to fix this and make your life after retirement 10 times better. And I'll warn you, these numbers aren't just eye-opening. They're a wake-up call. The median income shock. What do you think the average retiree makes? $70,000 or $80,000 a year. That's the number many people imagine, a figure skewed by the super wealthy. The truth, as of 2025, the median income, the actual number in the middle for Americans over 65, is just $48,780 a year. Let that number sink in. That's about $4,000 a month before taxes to cover everything, and it gets worse. As you get older, healthcare costs soar, but this income doesn't go up, it goes down, often to under $40,000 for those over 75. Retirement isn't a finish line. It's a multi-decade marathon, and your financial cushion gets thinner and thinner. So where does the money come from? People talk about the 3-legged stool of retirement: Social Security, pensions, and personal savings. The problem is, that stool is broken. Leg 1, Social Security. It's a lifeline, but it's a thin one. The average benefit is only about $23,700 a year. Enough to survive, but certainly not enough to live. For 20% of retirees, this is their only source of income. Leg 2, pensions. These are the ghosts of a bygone era. Most people don't have them. Those who do receive only small, insignificant amounts. Leg 3, personal savings. This is the biggest shocker. Half of retirees with retirement accounts withdraw less than $1.73 per year. I'll repeat that, $1,700 AYEAR, not a month. That's not a safety net, that's a tightrope. If the income is alarming, the expenses are a nightmare. A single retiree spends, on average, $60,870 a year. See the problem? They're spending over $12,000 more than they have. That deficit comes from draining savings, selling assets, or worse, taking on debt. Housing costs over $21,000 a year for rent, taxes, and maintenance. Healthcare, nearly $8,000. And this number goes up every single year. Fidelity estimates a couple will need $315. Zero just for out-of-pocket medical costs. This number doesn't even include long-term care, which can cost over $80,000 a year. One major illness can wipe out your entire life's savings in the blink of an eye. There are 2 huge myths that are destroying people's retirement plans. Myth number 1, retirement is debt-free. Nearly 60% of people over 65 still carry debt. Not just credit cards, but car payments and even mortgages that should have been gone years ago. Why? Because retirement costs have outpaced savings. People refinance homes to free up cash, only to end up with decades of extra payments. Others keep credit card balances just to maintain their lifestyle. But here's the truth. Every dollar paid in interest is a dollar stolen from your peace of mind. Debt in retirement doesn't just drain your wallet. It drains your sense of freedom. The more you owe, the less you control your choices. Myth number 2. It doesn't matter where you live. Completely false, and maybe the biggest financial blind spot of all. $50,000 a year in Mississippi can mean dinners out, road trips, and breathing room. But in California or New York, that same $50,000 barely covers rent and groceries. The same income to completely different lives. Where you live dictates your taxes, healthcare costs, housing, even how far your savings will stretch. These myths sound harmless, but they shape real decisions: where you live, what you spend, how long your money lasts, and until you face them head-on, your retirement plan might just be a ticking time bomb. In the next part, Let's talk about how to break free from these traps and build a plan that actually works in the real world. Okay, that was bleak. But here's the most important part. This is not your destiny. That's just the average, and you don't have to be average. It's time to fight back. Here is your plan. Step 1. Define your real future. Forget the generic numbers. What do you want your life to look like? Write down a realistic budget for that dream. Work backward from there to see what you need. Step 2. Become a savings warrior. Maximize every retirement account, like a 401k or an IRA. Automate your savings. Start early. Waiting just a few years can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Step 3. Optimize Social Security. Don't rush to claim it at 62. Waiting until your full retirement age, or even 70, can significantly increase your monthly payment. This can add up to tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Step 4. Build your financial fortress. Never rely on a single source of income. Learn about dividends, rental income, or start a passion-based side hustle. A few hundred extra dollars a month makes a massive difference in your freedom. And that's your blueprint for simple steps, but they can completely rewrite your future. You've spent decades working for money. Now it's time to make your money work for you. Every dollar you save, every smart move you make, is a brick in your new fortress of freedom, and the earlier you start building, the stronger it becomes. So don't wait for someday, because someday never comes. Start today, even if it's small, even if it's messy, because the moment you take action, you stop being part of the statistic and start writing your own story. Imagine this, waking up one day in your 60s, not worried about bills, but planning your next adventure. That's not a fantasy. That's what happens when you take control now. Retirement isn't an age. It's a number. It's a strategy. And most importantly, it's a mindset. The truth is, the American dream of retirement is no longer realistic for most people. But that doesn't mean you have to accept a future of financial insecurity. Now you know the truth. You've seen the traps, and you have time to build a smarter plan. So, what is the one action you will take this week to move closer to your ideal future? Not someday, not later. Take action now. If this video was a wake-up call, hit the like button so this message can reach more people. Subscribe for more videos that turn knowledge into action. And let me know in the comments, what does your ideal retirement look like? Thanks for watching.